Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today I want to do the Duett technique from Kaplya Art again, but because I don't have a thick resin to hand, I'm just using a medium viscosity resin and it's the Ultracast, and I have chosen here as a color the duck red or red duck. It's a Write and Draw Ink from Octopus. And I just mixed this into my Ultracast resin and I'm just pouring this along the edges. It's a beautiful red tone, so I thought I'd try this technique also with the Write and Draw inks to see what kind of result I'm gonna get. And like I said, I'm just pouring along the edges of my mold. The mold I'm using here is the square rough and tough mold from MoldsandShapes. I will link MoldsandShapes, Octopus and also Etter Art, where I got the resin from, into my description box, so you can check it out. There are the promo codes. And yeah, so now I'm using just what's left in my cup, not to waste too much resin, and then I'm taking my black, and there I used the black pigment drops from Etter. It's still a bottle without label, so do not wonder, the original bottles look a little bit different, but Stephanie was so kind and sent them to me some months ago for testing, and I'm still using them. You don't really need a lot from those drops because they are really high pigmented. So I guess for my black, I only went with one drop and you see how strong it is. So the black I'm pouring just around the edges of my mold again. And then I'm also taking my little stick, and yeah, there I made a little bit of a mess at the side, but well, it doesn't do anything for the pattern, I think. So I'm just pouring my black still out of the cup, and then I'm taking my pearl. There you go. So I mixed some pearl mica powder into a cup, just a little bit. But before, I'm just touching my resin a little bit so that there are not too many air bubbles, and I'm pouring on top of my black the pearl color. Yeah, this technique is from Kaplya Art. I saw this I guess it's only 1.5 weeks, 2 weeks ago. I saw this on Instagram. I tried to figure out what quantities I need to use, but I found that she was using a thicker resin, and like I said earlier, I'm pouring with a medium viscosity resin. So my results are gonna be different, but in fact, I don't mind as long as the pattern is very beautiful. So yeah, this is now placing my rest of the pearl mica. I'm sorry, sometimes you're just lost because you're already one step further thinking, what are you saying next? Anyway, now I'm taking my white and I'm just pouring it where the black and the red are meeting. This is how I remember how she poured it. I only watched this, I guess, once or twice, how she was pouring it, and now I'm just trying to pour out of my heart, yeah, from what I remember. So now a quick torch on the surface again, and here please always be careful when you use the torch that you are not burning your mold or your resin. And now I'm taking my clear and I'm pouring in the center of my mold. I'm pouring not too fast, and I also try to watch that I'm not overfilling my mold, because with these techniques you can easily do it. And you would think with this technique, can there appear something nice? I mean, when you look at the edges now, it looks all a little bit weird, but we will see at the end. Now I'm taking also a little bit of a mixture of glass stones and gold and silver cracks. So this is just something I have in the drawer. The gold and silver cracks, they are from Etter Art. In fact, the silver is more a champagne color and the gold is really gold. And now I'm just placing this into the center of my mold. And of course, I'm hoping that the resin gods will be nice to me and that it's all working very well. At this time, I didn't take a time lapse because I needed my phone for something else, so I'm sorry. But you will see the demolding in a second. So that's practically the next day. And with the deep pours, I don't need to wait like 24 hours. They are mainly hardened round about 14 hours till 18 hours, so I can demold. And look at this. I know that my stone mix is not quite in the center, but I love the effect. And it has so much depth, and it really has, you know, you see it now in this little video, a very beautiful 3D effect. And I think it's because using the black. You would think the black makes the piece really dirty looking, but it gives the piece really a lot of depth, and it's like the petals are sucking into the middle. That's how I feel. So with this, I love and leave you, and thank you for watching, guys. Take care. Bye bye.